What's the psychological damage of giving up what seemingly was an unlosable game?
Yes.
An unlosable game against the Jack Jumpers. They lose it in heartbreaking fashion, and sure, it can galvanise, like Brian Goorjian said, but it is also sometimes hard to erase. And the first quarter...
To marinate on it, they were 16 points up against the Tasmania Jack Jumpers. They played 32 really good minutes, and then, for whatever reason, Damon, in winning time, they just unraveled.
Yeah, just like, you can say bonehead plays if you want, but it just...
The three men in charge. Saturday night hoops, round 7 here in the Hungry Jacks NBL. The Sydney Kings have won 10 of their last 11 encounters. Qual almost comes undone. Sydney have to go to plan B off the opening possession. A little floater from Dellavedova goes.
Well, that was just straight out of DeAndre Lamana's playbook, which Andrew Bogut thrived in. So perhaps that he might be having a little influence on the offensive end.
Here's a turnover and an early touch for Xavier Cooks, who gets downhill. And it goes.
Big scarface jam. Good pass. No. Good pass. Thought it was going to be a dunk. Sorry, Jack. I got excited when I saw Bull coming out of that corner.
A quick response from the Kings. Taylor again gets away from Dellavedova. This time, a little floater. He has all of their points.
I almost feel like he's going further and further across his body on his jump shot.
Harrison rolls to the basket and scores from underneath. The Bullets have started to settle now. Back within 2. And he's making a significant contribution. That pass a little too hot, though, for Prather. Kings fly down the court at the other end. The athleticism from Xavier Cooks. Davis allows the shot clock to go to single figures. Dellavedova the extra for Cooks. He's made a really promising start to this game.
Come on, Zay. Sweetest of sweet teardrops on the baseline. Good ball movement by the Kings. Casey Prather. Drewy, the white boy said you got to find him in transition.
Yeah, he was wide open. He's shown it off the bounce and way too open.
Oh, wow. Just like that. Davis slices his way through.
Watch out!
Cooks down the lane. Timeout, Brisbane. Xavier Cooks with a statement in the first quarter. He's got 8 points.
We look at the Amy replay. This is twice. Now they've found him in transition. Just
taking way too long to find a body.
Why is Xavier Cooks? He's got 4 for 4.
The Kings have had the better so far. Here is Dakota Mathias. Turns the corner. He's got a reputation as a shooter, and that looked nice.
And the action from one side to the other. And
first field goal attempt against his former team. Davis cutting and weaving and scoring with one to come.
He needs to be.
See right here, he opens up. They were coming for the on-ball screen. I think you're better off on those circumstances. These were normally the minutes that he was coming in.
Missing with a finger injury. Still no Mitch Norton or Sam McDaniel for the Brisbane Bullets.
And both teams, both coaches are leaving their big men on the floor, Joey, for extended. This never happens.
Here's Galloway, feet set, knocks it down. Hendrick Davis has very quickly got to 8 points. The spin can't come up with it. Suarez does.
That's just perhaps assuming that the shot was going to drop.
Harrison rolls and scores. The Sydney Kings, Damon.
It ain't a whole bunch of missing going on out there. There's a lot of layups happening. The Suarez tees one up. Cash. You can slow it down a bit.
Galloway left open. He makes them pay.
Easy buckets down the other end.
Tyrell Harrison not out there to start the second quarter. Adams on the board.
How good is he when he gets into the key like that? He can just contort his...
Bullets reset. Back up top to Prather. Monstered by 3 Kings. Just sits down with 2 fouls.
Oh, Jelly tried to hit him in the back, Drewy.
Prather glides down the court. Great pass for Mathias. It goes.
Massive program, and if you get this wide open in this league, like that is as wide open as you could possibly get. And it's like playing a game of horse.
Mathias trying to get a shot away. Great D from Cooks. Even better offense.
didn't need a lot of time or space to get that shot off.
He was 3 of 10 on Thursday. That shot's looking good. 2 more for Cooks. 3 rebounds to go with that too. He's causing all sorts of problems for the Bullets. Prather at the other end is giving Matthew Dellavedova all sorts of problems. He's got fast. Brian Goorjian wants to have a chat about things in a moment. Blocked Harrison. Sent that one out of there from Dellavedova. Murray with the job of trying to stop Kendrick Davis, who puts on all the tricks, and with the finish, how do you stop that?
He's got hands on, and Dukas comes from out of space. You know, one pass offense that just gets you running.
He gets back to Kendrick, late shot clock, now beat Kendrick.
Here comes Davis again, pulling up in transition. Has a look, jumps out. Dellavedova offensive rebound. Suarez crashes the glass. Kings are doing all the little things right. Sydney have been all over them offensively and defensively. Here's a prime example. Prather couldn't get his shot away. Nice take by Tristan Davis.
You realize how big Tristan Davis is once he gets into the key.
Galloway rips to the basket.
The Brisbane Bullets there. It's a team that averages 91 a game, and with 3.5 minutes before halftime.
Tasmania lose today.
It's a great pass, Jalen Adams.
Ball's in the bottom of the net. That time Davis long. Smart knock on from Prather. Dukas lays it up. 14 points for Kendrick Davis. Game's leading scorer. Interception from Prather.
Coming out of a timeout.
Cooks with 5. Davis and Noy against the shot clock.
So this good extra pass right here. Quickly checks his feet.
Oh, Harrison with the ball handling duties. One end to the other, got it to Dukas, it drops. Restart the third, Dellavedova. Davis, Cooks, Suarez, Qualt, out there for Sydney. I feel like that might be a cupcake on overtime this week.
That's just, I think that's just a sign of the confidence, and that's way too easy.
16 points for Kendrick Davis. The battle of the point guards has been a fascinating one. Jalen Adams. Ironically, 3 of their 4 wins have been on the road this season. Swing to Prather. He's so smooth.
Let him put on the ball on the floor first. He can see it coming. They just made the extra pass and got Casey Prather to a closeout as Bull fall. Misses one and then doesn't get back on D. What it cost him?
Dakota Mathias drew a closeout. That's his reputation. He explores and he scores. Points are good.
No, the official was going to call a goaltend, but it actually went in. That's why the game stopped for a second.
Prather.
Jab.
Got it! Casey Prather brings the Brisbane Entertainment Centre to its feet.
And they've been able to make them pay at this end of the floor. It's a lot harder to get your running game going when you've got to take the ball out of the net. And the Brisbane Bullets this quarter are getting it going. And a good timeout by Brian Goorjian just to try and rebound. Some nervous moments here on the offense as well has compounded their problems. And again, we see
Delly inside, gave it up. Qual for Suarez, tucked away in the corner. So now it's the Bullets who need to respond with a timeout of their own. That is not going to help their cause. Turnover. Cooks down the lane. Look out!
tried to block it, but instead, welcome to your Instagram moment. No, it's a good matchup for Xavier Cooks.
Here is Reggie Miller.
I'm trying to tell you, he's the Reggie Miller of Brisbane.
Getting it going when he needed it most. Got it back to 6, pushed it back out to 16, and now a little charge.
That hurts them, though.
Tell them Zave sent you, but I'm going to boycott mine, Jack.
That's right, I'll eat yours. Galloway with a steal.
Don't jump.
Time for some fun.
Yes. That was a...
They lead at three-quarter time. Galloway with the exclamation point. Cooks glides down the court. Davis from the handoff. Buries it.
Great action.
Yeah, it was.
But it's going to finish with a full head of steam. Qual. Yes.
Wow.
Sydney by 23 points at three-quarter time. They are all smiles tonight, and the sins of last Sunday have been forgotten.
Type of form he was playing when he was in Paris with South Sudan.
He sure was. Dellavedova, speaking of the Olympics, with the steal. Prather got a piece of that. Dellavedova can't score. Brisbane desperately needs stops, and they desperately need buckets from this.
Once again, Jalen Adams in transition, shooting right leg, right hand shots with ease. As the Brazilian puts one. It doesn't seem that difficult if you're playing in long session, though, for some reason.
No. Pass, Noy for Cooks. 22 for the evening.
Well, that's what happens when you've just given up a 16-point lead and burped up all over yourself after the previous game. You're going to be nervous until the final moment.
Still trying his hardest to keep the bullets in the heart. What a find. Dellavedova. Nice hands, Adams. Cooks with the answer, though. Timeout, Brisbane. What a battle between Prather and Dellavedova.
Another one is just one out.
6 assists for Dellavedova. Just the 2 points in the game. Shot clock at 4. He can spin and get his own rebound and put it back in.
You want to accept, and you can't accept those types of possessions.
Galloway wide open. Got it. 30-point lead.
See, I like this. It was an exorcism at Brisbane's expense. Like 11 of 23 from deep.
Yep.
That's enough, isn't it?
Oh, my word.
He's over 40% from down there.
Oh.
Let's have another look at it.
Oh, just a hyperextension.
Damn,
Not for the Brisbane Bullets. They're looking just for a bit of fight, a bit of spirit.
Smart from Tyler Robertson. Drifts into the paint.
Playing for the Casey Cavaliers in NBL 1 South. Had a good season, but missed the last bit of it. Bolton knocks down a 3.
Under Goodrick. As Kawat Noy was screaming for the ball to be set up for him. He was wide open there forever.
Look at the Amy replay. Just Noy.
Gets his chance now at NBL level. Deserves it as well. Here's Sean Bruce. He's always been able to knock him down.
Well, that's the veteran.
Who have turned up with a point to prove and some demons to exercise.
It's going to be a goal team.
If you think Brisbane Bullets' next game is going to be like this, you might be kidding yourself.
Sydney turned that frown upside down. Big comeback win tonight, 116-79 over the Brisbane Bullets.